Okay, so this bitch was not recording the entire time. And low key, I'm happy about it because I ain't say shit worth nothing. It is 2:05 on October 20th. Last time I spoke to y'all was August. Last time I did this little sit down in front of y'all, it was August. I was telling y'all how much I wanted to change my life and how things had to change. And they have. Shit got better. All right, let me be real. It got better in the sense of like I did bring new habits. I have been in the gym. I have been using my handy dandy. Fucking everybody says it looks like a fucking book from the end of nowhere or the beginning of time. But I have been using, my book to schedule my days. I have started my business and shot and got paperwork, and I have, jumped back into the real swing of things with my collective and everything that's going on, and I have gotten better. Things have gotten better, but my standards for myself are so high, and I guess in the sense me talking to you, I was talking about how you gotta give yourself grace, but also keep the motherfucking standards. Yes, things have changed. Yes, I'm doing better than I was then, and I have set out to do those things, and I could say it's accomplished in some sense, but I'm still right here telling y'all that I need to get better. So that feeling wouldn't be there if I was on what I had to be on all the way. And that's not to say to never give yourself grace within that, y'all. I gotta give myself fucking grace, because shit, that's all that's fucking going. I don't know. I have to. What the hell? I just started therapy. For me, clapping for y'all nigga with therapy. In this climate, in this world, being an artist in this time right now is the most weird thing in the world, because the whole world's going to shit. It's so many things going on, and we have these commentaries as artists, and we want to have these commentaries as artists, but we're also putting out our own art. Are we selfish? Do we care? Oh, it does have a meaning behind it, but how much of that is actually changing anything? It's to the purpose of what this is for, which is really to be part of the enlightenment and really spiritual growth and revolution of the earth, in the sense of people loving themselves. That's what I do art for. To show people that, bro, like, the confidence that you need to believe in whatever it is that you do. I believe everybody is an artist, because what did God do? Create, But being in this climate at this time, being an artist, it's a slippery slope. Justifying what I really want to do, and knowing that art is part of the avenue and is the avenue that I have chosen to get to those, as a means to get to those ends. It's an interesting thing nonetheless. As I was just talking about, kind of what the art is to the purpose and goals of my life. It's also like the discipline that I need. I hope I can get by documenting it, by holding myself accountable. The idea of mastering yourself in that of itself, like, just getting better as a person, sometimes it's so wide and broad that you negotiate with yourself. You give yourself excuses, you this, you that, whatever. I'm gonna try to take this documenting my life thing and run with it, in the sense of it gives me a goal or a destination at this moment within, that's underneath the umbrella of master yourself, getting better as a person, as I was just saying. So I'm trying, man. This is super inspired by Dochi's series. Dochi, I don't know you, I've never met you, but I love everything that you've done as an artist. I fuck with you super heavy, and I hope that we get to make some crazy music. I want to rap with you for real. Let's put these bars together and see, you feel me? All due respect and love within that, but I definitely, I went off the tangent before I even said what I was gonna say. This series is not inspired. Well, no. It takes inspiration from Dochi's YouTube series. I had this idea to do this in 2022, and I only discovered Dochi's series within the last year, 2025, 2024, but it's still inspired like by it nonetheless, because genuinely, like, seeing someone that I feel like is in that is similar to me as an artist. Doechii can do anything. She really rap for real. She really got lines for real and flows and cadences for real. But Anxiety being one of her biggest songs is a tell all to her versatility. And I'm that same type of artist. I'm the type of artist that is, most of the time going to be centered in rap. You know what I mean? Centered in being nice in that way, because that's who I am, and that's kind of the first contact I made with music. And I'm rambling at this point, but this is what we are. But yeah, I'm always gonna be centered in that, because that's kind of what I lean towards and what I grew up on. But I let my versatility speak for me as well. And seeing Doechii get on at 26 years old, I'm like, oh shit, like, I'm 23. She was grinding the same way I'm grinding right now at that time, and seeing like that timeline, the timeline makes sense, the maturity, the lessons that she learned on that period. I didn't watch all the whole series. I ain't gonna lie. I probably maybe seen a couple clips, but that goes to show how even without the full depth of research, which I still should, and hopefully, I get the chance to actually do, and I think, studying the game is important, so I will, just whenever it comes. But it just goes to show how seeing different clips and different things about a person can inspire you and show you a like-minded, or see things in a certain likeness. So Life of a Youngstar is super inspired, and recently inspired heavily by Doechii's series, and I fuck with that. Beautiful artist who has kind of shown and been unafraid to show where the shit is coming from and where it's going. So yeah, man, I really do want people to know that I love, fuck all that, I'm coming back.